Mabuhay. This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Why young men should date a Filipina. I'm going to talk again about focused priorities and why that is important because, well, it pays off. So, more on young men having focused priorities today to find a wife. This is Love Beyond the Sea. Please subscribe for many videos to see. I've got about 1,540, lots of playlists designed to encourage men of all ages to get married. Started this new series called Why Young Men Should Date a Filipina, and it's going to be in the YouTube playlist called Young Men and Filipinas. That is a topic that is important to me, so I started to make some videos about this. This very series will have about 23 parts to it, so it's big. Now, she isn't going to come knocking on your door, this woman you want to marry. So guess what? You'll need to make an effort. And you maybe already have. I'm not doubting that. And you should be open to packing your bags for a few weeks for a woman in the Philippines. Go where you're wanted. That worked for me back in 2015. See my affiliate link on for Christian Filipina. The only place I recommend personally. Also have a book I made called Meant to Be, a Match Made in Heaven. Details in the description and in the link on Linktree in TikTok. Now, I left off last time talking about the importance of a career, working, employment, and how that helps with getting married. A good wife I consider to be very precious, and it's better than having a career without a wife. For a complete life, I think you need to have a wife. If you're given to getting married, use your ambition and energy and channel it there also. Some say get your house in order, go to college, save a certain amount of money, then get serious about a relationship. But I dare say that you are letting valuable time slip away that could be spent getting to know someone. You don't have to avoid a relationship, but you do have to get your house in order. Yes, I understand that. I think you have to do both. Education, career, they're important. But I think they can be done alongside looking for someone to marry, which does require time and effort. And if I didn't say it, please leave comments here today on this topic. I had worked for over 30 years, same company, but still was single. And it was killing me. I prioritized my health because I still wanted to be able to attract someone, live a long time with them. I prioritized my job because, well, you need to provide for a wife. However, much of my discretionary time was used to learn about marriage, talking to people, getting on dating sites, staying healthy. Those dating sites didn't work. It wasn't until I joined Christian Filipina that I had success. I tried 4 dating sites here in the US, a couple of them twice, just no results there. But just after I signed up for Christian Filipina, I realized the number of women wanting to chat was overwhelming. And boy, was I shocked. I invested hours a day sifting through profiles, altering my preferences, taking notes, doing webcams with women in the Philippines. Very important to go to camera as soon as possible. I think if she's serious, that's what she'll do. It was then that I started to feel like I might be onto something. I spent so much time on this, and I'm sure I spent probably the first weekend online most of the day. Then I took a couple of days off to continue that. I made it my second job, so to speak, to find a wife. Kind of felt like maybe I could this time. I gave it my best as it was important enough to warrant my focus and this dedication. If I had to say no to other people or even family, so be it. There can be no excuses. If you're going to prioritize something, you must drive yourself to succeed. You may need to step back from some hobbies. They're just hobbies. And make looking for a wife a priority if it's really important to you. Yeah, people say, well, when you just stop looking, That's when you're going to find someone. Have you heard that before? I heard it quite a bit. I don't buy that, however. It sounds kind of lazy and presumptuous. It also didn't work for me. I tried about every different strategy and philosophy. I think if you are a man, you must make finding someone to marry a priority. The same goes for chatting to women. If you make one woman a priority, you're on video chat, we're talking long distance Philippines here, then you're a lot closer to getting married by investing your time and energy into learning about just her. That's focus. That's how you get rewarded. You must be serious about this. I think spreading yourself too thin by chatting with multiple women only encourages, well, if not laziness, just I guess a certain comfort level that is not going to help you drive through to be successful. Initially, I thought I would be talking to any number of women. I hadn't really thought about it much and I did talk to 4 or 5, and then my wife was different than the rest, the one that I finally married after only 8 weeks, not even 8 weeks. And she wanted to focus on me, and she would shut down her profile or lock it or whatever, hide it, make it invisible so people couldn't communicate with her, which she actually did. And I didn't go that far, but after a day of thinking about it, I told her I would. I called my other 4 or 5 prospects back and told them that, and they were very happy for me. And that's what they wanted themselves, some guy to focus on them. So nobody's going to come knocking on my door. Nobody ever did. That would have been nice. I went 9,800 flight miles away to meet a woman I was chatting with about 4 hours a day. Then we got married. Once you identify someone, I think you need to put a lot of effort into getting to know them. And by the way, in the process of getting to know them, they're not going to be perfect. You're going to find some things you're not quite happy with. You should have a list of non-negotiable items, deal breakers, but be very careful not to have too many of them or you will not be able to get married. So you see, it's always going to take rolling up your sleeves and getting to work, just like everything else in life. Being married is too good to slow play or under prioritize. Once again, I suggest finding love beyond the sea.